Good morning, class. So for today, we're going to discuss the chapter 8. It's a new chapter we're going to tackle this morning and a new topic, which is the managing the creative process. Let me just share with you our PowerPoint presentation. So actually, this chapter covers 4 topics, but for now, we're going to discuss only 2. But before that, let us discuss what are the desired learning outcomes. So first, we're going to identify the creating process of direct mail packages and managing the catalogs. Then second, we're going to understand the urgent need for creativity and test the big things in the creative process. Although we already discussed what the direct mail is and how we're going to process. So this time we're going to understand more. So these were the topics, which is the creating direct mail packages and creating and managing the catalogs. Right. So the direct mail is one of the main media of direct marketing, and we all know that. And we have learned a lot of services, or I mean the surveys and research that direct mail is more prominent when it comes to using the promotion of the business. And likewise, direct mail is more lenient to use rather than the online direct mail. So it includes a variety of different formats, such as, we all know the postcards, the self-mailers, the catalogs, and the traditional direct mail package, which is now shown here in our exhibit. As you can see on the exhibit, or these are the different forms of direct mail. We all know that it is packed in an envelope or in direct mail package. Then the dimensional direct mail, the self-mailer, the postcard, the catalog, co-op mailing, and as well as the insert. So with the advent of the internet, many had relegated direct mail to a minor role. That prediction seems to be wrong. Direct mail is strong or stronger than ever. So likewise, as we have learned na mas gusto ng mga customers or ng mga prospect clients natin na may hinahawakan sila, mas nafe-feel nila yung importance of having those brochures or catalogs on their hands. Aside sa yung nag-glance lang nila doon sa internet or sa kanilang mga cellphones. Right. Let us understand what are the consumer perception when it comes to direct mail. To discuss it, when the consumers like receiving mail because of the following. There are 56% of the respondents say receiving mail is a real pleasure. And you can see now almost half of them are enlightened when they receive something. And there is 55% look forward. Talagang they really expect to receive something from those letters. So to discover the mail that they receive. And then there is 67% feel mail is more personal than the internet. And we already discussed this. So the consumer perception when it comes to mail gets the message into waiting hands. So the result are 98% of consumers bring in their mail the day it is delivered. And definitely it means to say na once it is released, talagang nakukuha kagad ng mga consumers natin directly. And 72% of whom bring it as soon as possible. 77% sort through their mail immediately. And we see na how the consumer will prioritize opening it immediately. And because they are so excited to know kung ano man yung mga promotion na yan minsan, di ba? Then they luckily get the things that they wanted to know and discover with the direct mail. Okay. Then mail is sorted, then give to the right person of the household. Remember what we have learned, that it is wisely to choose the right consumer kung sino yung pwede nating dadalhan, pagbibigyan. So that's why 90% determine which mail is kept for review, which is 81% review financial documents, and 84% are the principal grocery shoppers. So ang laki ng chance of understanding and knowing our target consumers are really opening all of those direct mail. So that's how direct mail is important it is, although we already discussed last time about the challenge ng direct mail na almost 1 to 3% lang ang nagre-respond dun sa ating direct mail. But the other hand of that, ay maganda pa rin yung percentage of knowing that there or the customers are still open those direct mail. Okay. Now, let us understand on conducting an effective direct mail campaign. These are at least 9 steps to know on how to do it. So the first one is that we have to know, or we have to understand the target, the repeat customers who are already a consumer of our product or the services. So direct mailings aren't just for new customers. So direct mailing campaigns are extremely well suited to engaging previous customers and generating repeat business. So it only means to say that we should never forget the first clients that we had. So dahil continuous naman itong pagpapadala natin ng direct mail to our repeated customers, and they would likely and gladly to receive all of those direct mail kasi meron tayong mga updated promotions or otherwise we have new product that we could introduce to those customers, and there's a more or high probability that they will purchase again if they already like the first product that we already introduced. So the second one here is follow up, and it is very crucial and important. It's not definitely na kung basta nagpadala lang tayo ng direct mail, we should always try to do a follow-up call. Once they receive it, probably we can give them a call, or otherwise any lead na malalaman natin na they are really interested with the first promotion that we received. So experienced direct mail marketers devise rounds of mailings and timetables for when to circle back with leads. Just because you didn't get a response from the first mailing doesn't mean a direct mailer a few months later won't do the trick. So on this part, once we sent the first direct mail, probably we can come up with after 3 months to send another one. So yun yung timetable when it comes to giving a follow-up on direct mail. The third one here is that stay informed of direct marketing trends. So what is this? This is a constantly evolving, and you would be wise to keep abreast of any changes in the direct mail industry. We all know na time evolved at marami din mga changes, and kung ano yung mga trending marketing promotions that is more applicable to those people nowadays. So we should always be updated. That's why it states here na we should read direct mail trade publications and check mailing websites to find out about new development in direct mailing that you can employ in your own marketing strategy. In short, we should always be updated, keep abreast yung sa mga trending, and as well as keep on reading. Dahil with all the knowledge that we can take from them, o yung mga new advices, or nakita natin kung ano yung applicable with the business, then we could probably adapt them. Next is what we're going to do is to have make it personalized. So customers love advertising that is a personal touch. Research shows that people are much more likely to engage with an advertising that they feel has been specifically tailored to them. Kumbaga, nararanasan nila, alam nila na sila yung nandoon sa shoes na yon. Yung feel nila na parang ako to doon sa advertisement ito. I think I would need this product soon. So include appropriate personal details of specific tailored promotions in your mailings to engage new customer on a more familiar level. Yan. So when you send a catalog or insert, it would be much appropriate if you can understand and know how your customer feel. Parang maramdaman nila na parang ako to, na kailangan ko ito. Right. The next one to conduct is to create a hybrid campaign. So nowadays, it's rare that businesses really or rely solely on direct mailing. Pairing a direct mail campaign with a digital marketing and email follow-ups can be a highly effective hybrid marketing strategy. So in this case, as we already discussed as well, we can combine both, which is a traditional one, a direct mail, na nagpapadala tayo ng mails, and as well as the email or otherwise yung digital one. And it is more effective in that way. So leave no stone unturned in promoting your business and pursuing leads with new customers. Okay, next, the number 6 we have here is the test on a small sample size. So before investing in a widespread direct mail campaign, it's important to test your strategy on a small sample size. It only means that we should only try doon muna sa kakaunting population. Hindi kinakailangan mag-invest ng malaking pera just to send all the direct mail sa lahat ng mga consumers. Remember, we should only target the people na alam natin na they will be more interested with the thing that we're going to promote. Otherwise, you are just spending money or investing the money ng walang dahilan. So send out a small batch of mailings to a targeted sample to track response rate and efficacy before expanding to your full-scale mailing. So once again, we have to consider just to test lang muna yung ating sample size. Okay, number 7 here is to include offers that they can't refuse. So paano naman dito? So make sure to include offers that grab your customers' attention. Basically, ito yung kung how effective yung design na gagawin mo doon sa promotion, doon sa direct mail na papadala mo. So understanding the psychology of sales and promotions is the key to crafting successful mailers. Customers are drawn to deals and direct mailers that include eye-popping promotions to be sure to have a promotion that separates your mailer from the rest of the pack. And you already understood or you already learned those different promotions or different strategies that we're going to promote. Kung kinakailangan ba natin para maging eye-catching yung magkaroon tayo ng mga promos like buy one, take one, when we have to understand it as well na para maging patok siya at mag-lead lead ng generation sa ating business at the same time. Next, the number 8 here would be use codes to track response. So it's important to have a system in a place to track response. Without promotional codes or other means of tracking, it's impossible to know how successful your campaign has been. If you're able to track the success of your direct mailings, that you can adjust and evolve your campaign moving forward. You can see that there are some promotions that we are, if we are engaged in na kailangan may time duration or otherwise meron pa silang mga code na binibigay minsan doon sa promotion na yun. So that's why it's better, lalo na kung mga malalaking a marketing campaign or promos that we are engaged to, lalo na sa national. So it would be better if you have codes that for you, to be able for you to track in dun sa mga response na yun. All right? So next, be patient. This would be, I think, the last one. So the most important skill that the direct marketers can have is patience. We're conditioned to the immediate gratification and responses of the digital world. But snail mail is a different beast altogether. Understand that success is in direct mail marketing takes time. Okay. We all know that not all of the customers that we're targeting would really respond on this. That's why it was also advised to be patient enough for this sa mga customers natin. So developing patience and trust in your direct mail campaigns can lead to great success at drawing up new business and engaging repeat customers. That's why it would be first and foremost na talagang maging maganda yung marketing campaign mo when you're going to send your direct mail. That's a very probable cost na pwede nating isipin muna. If we can pay someone to design or otherwise acquire someone, a talented person with a unique and very um, yung unique ideas when it comes to promotion, why not? Kasi andito yung pinakamagandang investment natin para mas makilala yung ating business. So for now, this is the topic that we're going to discuss with you. And I hope you would study more on this chapter. Thank you for listening and have a great day.